Have you ever been walking down the street and stumbled upon something valuable like a wallet in that moment? What would you do? Would you pick it up and try to return it to the owner? Keep the cash? Or just walk away, pretending you never saw it? This story will test more than your English skills. It will challenge your sense of honesty, your moral instincts, and even your friendships. Because sometimes, the smallest choices can reveal the biggest truths about who we are. Today, you'll meet two friends, Maria and Julia, who come face to face with temptation in its most subtle form. They're just out shopping, like any other afternoon, strolling, laughing, peeking into shop windows. Maria's eyes catch on a beautiful dress, one she's been dreaming of, but can't afford. She sighs. Julia, half-jokingly, suggests stealing it. The comment hangs in the air. Light-hearted, but uncomfortable. They both know they'd never actually do it. Or would they? That's when fate steps in. On the sidewalk, an old worn wallet lies abandoned. It doesn't look like much, but inside, tucked neatly between faded receipts and a driver's license, is a single, crisp $20 bill. Julia reacts quickly. Finders keepers, she shrugs. But Maria hesitates. Something in her gut twists. That money isn't theirs. Here's where the heart of the story begins. Not in what they found, but in what they do with it. Julia argues. She says they could split it. No one would know. It's not like they're robbing someone. But Maria stands firm. She wants to return it. And when Julia refuses, Maria even offers to replace the money out of her own pocket just to do what she believes is right. They find the wallet's owner, Mr. Edward Gill, by using the ID inside. His house is small, quiet, with a garden that seems untouched by time. Julia still suggests they lie, say there was no cash inside, but Maria can't. She knocks, returns the wallet, and includes a $20 bill of her own. Mr. Gill opens the wallet, looks inside, and then looks up with eyes that glisten, not from suspicion, but from emotion. He tells them the wallet had belonged to his late father, a soldier who died in the war. That bill. It wasn't for spending. It was a keepsake. Something his father carried for years. A reminder of home, of sacrifice, of honor. Suddenly, that $20 bill becomes priceless. This story isn't just about doing the right thing. It's about the meaning behind what we do. It's about choosing integrity when no one is watching, and realizing that our actions, even the smallest ones, can carry unexpected weight. So, if it were you, what would you have done? Mr. Gill looked at Maria with a mix of gratitude and quiet astonishment. His voice trembled as he explained that the wallet was the last physical item he had left of his father. Not the photos, those had faded. Not the medals, those were stolen during a move. Just this one, worn leather wallet, the kind you hold in your hand and instantly feel the weight of history. It's more than just a wallet, he said softly. It's him. Maria didn't know what to say. She had only done what she believed was right. That was the beauty of it. Her action wasn't grand, wasn't dramatic. It was simple, sincere. And that sincerity had restored something to Mr. Gill that can't be bought or replaced. Peace. When he offered her a reward, she shook her head quickly, a reflex of humility. No, really, it's okay, she said, slightly embarrassed. But Mr. Gill insisted. not because he felt obligated, but because he genuinely wanted to. He said, "When someone gives you something so precious, the only way to honor it is to give something back." He handed her an envelope not flashy, not dramatic. Inside was enough for not just one, but 2 dresses. Julia's eyes widened. "Wait, what 2?" Maria smiled, still stunned. "It's a gift for doing the right thing." That moment wasn't just about receiving money, it was about seeing how honesty plants seeds that bloom in unexpected ways. Something shifted in Julia's face. She stood quietly beside Maria, looking at the envelope, then at Mr. Gill, then back at her friend. And for once, she had nothing sarcastic to say. After they left Mr. Gill's house, Julia reached into her own bag and pulled out the $20 bill she had secretly taken from the wallet before Maria saw it. She held it like it burned her fingers. "I didn't tell you earlier," she started, eyes low. "I kept this. I thought it didn't matter." Maria said nothing, just waited. Julia exhaled. "But now it does." She handed the bill to Maria, who didn't take it. "Give it back to Mr. Gill," Maria said softly. Julia nodded. "Yeah, I will. I promise." They walked back together and left the bill with a note at Mr. Gill's door. It simply read, "From someone trying to do better." Later that day, the 2 girls returned to the dress shop. And guess what? There was a surprise sale. The very dresses they had dreamed about now affordable, they laughed. They tried them on. They danced in the fitting rooms like 2 kids at a sleepover. In the end, they bought their dresses together, but what they really walked away with was something you can't hang on a hanger: growth. Their friendship tested, strained, but honest had found its footing again. The story didn't end with money. It ended with character. Let's break this down. Temptation is sneaky. It doesn't knock on your door. It creeps in when you're vulnerable, when you want something badly, or when nobody's watching. It whispers that it's okay to bend the rules just a little. Honesty often feels heavy. It can cost us time, convenience, or even relationships. But it gives us something else, something deeper: trust in ourselves. Character is who you are when nobody's looking, when there's no spotlight, no audience, no applause. It's what you do when the choice is yours and only yours. So let me ask you, if you had found that wallet, what would you have done? Would you be a Mariah, courageous, honest, and quietly firm? Or would you be a Julia, struggling at first, but willing to change? This isn't about judgment. It's about reflection, about knowing yourself better with every decision you make. Let's zoom in on some useful words and expressions from the story fab, short for fabulous. A casual way to say something is amazing or stylish. Example: "That dress is fab." "I love the color firm, strong, clear, and not easily changed." Often used to describe decisions or tone. Example: "She gave a firm no when asked to lie." To sacrifice. To give up something you care about for something more important. Example: "She sacrificed her allowance to return the money, hand over." To officially give something to someone, often in a serious context. Example: "She handed over the wallet to its rightful owner." Hit the jackpot. To experience unexpected success or luck, often used in a light, lucky tone. Example: They thought they'd hit the jackpot when they found the wallet, but the real reward was deeper. Try using these phrases in your own life or storytelling exercises. They're natural, useful, and full of emotion. Let's practice speaking. Repeat these lines after me. Focus on tone, rhythm, and pronunciation. You can pause after each one and repeat it out loud. Honesty is the best policy. That wallet could change everything. Doing the right thing isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. Character is built in silence, not applause. Even small actions carry deep meaning. Repeat them again and again. Shadow them until they sound natural. Then try them in your own conversations or writing. If this story touched you, made you reflect, or helped your English, let us know. Like this episode. Share it with someone who loves real stories. Comment below. What would you have done if you found the wallet? And of course, subscribe for more stories that teach not just language, but life. And remember, your words are powerful. Your choices are powerful. And your character. That's the most valuable thing of all. Until next time, keep practicing, keep growing, and stay true to yourself.